Okay, we're on Bikkurim Perik Bet Mishnah, 8th Mishnah in the second chapter of Bikkurim. The next four Mishnah, 4 Mishnah, we're going to talk about the koi. The koi is an animal whose identity is not entirely known. Okay, and we're going to learn that it's in some ways. Remember, we're continuing in the Mishnah, the previous Mishnah. These Mishnah discussed shaveh. It's like something in one way and like some things in other ways. So this is the last example. We learned about human blood. We learned about Bikkurim and different different etc. different things like that. Okay, we learned about Bikkurim and Truma. So this is the last example. This koi. Okay, this koi is an animal that the Chazal had trouble clarifying what it was. Is it a chaya or is it a behema? Okay, and the Gemara Mishnah. I'll read the Mishnah and I have to explain some terms. Okay, koi. This animal koi. Yesh bo drachim shava lechaya. In some ways, it's like a chaya. Yesh bo drachim shava lebehema. In some ways, it's like a behema. Yesh bo drachim shava lebehema velechaya. And in some ways, it's like it is like a behema and a chaya. Yesh bo drachim she'eno shaveh lo lebehema velo lechaya. And in some ways, it's like neither a behema or a chaya. Okay, so it's sometimes like a chaya, sometimes like behema, sometimes like both, and sometimes like neither. So in order to understand this Mishnah is actually an introduction for the next 4 Mishnayot. Why? Because we have to understand, first of all, what is this koi? What in the world is it? So let's look at the Bartanura, and then we'll look at Wikipedia. Koi, this Mishnah says, Nechlaku bo chachmei Yisrael. Chazal had a machloke about what it is. Yeshomim shu el habar, it is a wild ram. Yeshomim shu tayish haba al tzviya. Yeshanu tayish. Tayish is I don't know, tayish, and I know the song. Yeshanu tayish, what is it? Goat? Okay? A goat mated with a deer. Some say it's a briya b'fnei atzma. So we look at Wikipedia on koi. Okay? So it says it's mentioned in the Mishnah. Okay, that's a Sabik, that's our Mishnah. So this Wikipedia whole entry is based on our Mishnah. Okay, so he says, what is it? Okay, in the Gemara, there's a machloket what it is. Some say it's a kind of ayil called ayil habar. This is what we saw in the Bar Tanura. Okay, some say some say it's Chazal didn't know what it was. Okay, and some say wait a second, and others say like the third opinion. But you see in the pictures, ayil kivsav and tzvi. It's either a ram, where we agree, it's a ram, or the mixture of a kivsa and a tzvi, or keves habar, or a tau. I don't know what a tau is in Hebrew, okay? But there's all these, we don't even know what this koi is. I'll mention one other point, very interestingly, because if you heard me say koi, you wondered yourself. He notes, okay, Ofen Hagayat Hashem. How do you pronounce the name? Some say koi, Ashkenazim say kvi. They call it a kvi. So it's interesting. I read it as koi because that's how the nikud is in this Mishnah. But the nikud is in this Mishnah because if you'll notice, it's ateret for you. It's from this yeshiva, ateret chachamim or something like that in Yerushalayim, and they would pronounce it koi, like the Sfardim. The Kahati also writes koi, but I've heard Ashkenazim say kvi. So we don't even know how to pronounce it. We don't know what it is, and now we know that it's going to be. Chazal said they knew what it was. Obviously, they knew what they were referring to. In some ways, it's like a chaya, in some like a behema. So what's a chaya and what's a behema? So and we're talking about kosher animals. A koi is a kosher animal. Everybody agreed that it was kosher. You could eat it. You could slaughter it and eat it, but it had certain halachic ramifications. So what's the difference between a chaya and a behema? So behema is broadly speaking, we'll again look at Wikipedia, okay, a chaya is an undomesticated animal in halacha. Okay, there's behema and chaya, the Torah defines them. Okay, that behema, all kosher animals have split hooves and chew their cud. But behemot are in general domesticated animals, cows, goats, etc., that require man to feed them or they require care. And chaya are kosher, undomesticated animals. And the Wikipedia lists there are 7 kosher chayot. Ayal, tzvi, yachmur, Ako, it's a kind of Yael, a kind of Ibez. Dishon, Ta'o, okay, we don't know what that is. Zamar, you have pictures. Ayal, ram. Ayal, deer. Tzvi, is another kind of deer? I don't know. Yachmur, different kind of deer. They're all different kinds of deers. Buffalo, Yael. It's interesting. You can see these. If you ever go to En Gedi, you'll see a bunch of these running around. Zamar, giraffe, he guesses. fun pictures. I don't know. I have no idea what any of these animals are. If you're an animal guy, you want to contact me and let me know, it'd be great to know. Okay? But there's a lot of halachic ramifications, halachic implications that we're going to see the difference between a chaya and a behemah. Okay? And Wikipedia, whoever wrote this, did a really good job, listed them. There's halacha of oto vet beno. Tov vet beno, you can't slaughter an animal and its offspring in the same day. Okay? That's only in a behemah, not a chaya. Halacha of bechor, that goes to the kohen, only behemah. Basar b'chalav, that might surprise you. The Isser of basar b'chalav, of milk and meat, is only basar behemah. Dioraita. If you wanted to eat, if you took deer, venison, and ate it with cheese, you were not over an Isser dioraita, only an Isser diorabanan. Who knew? Okay? Zroa l'chayim and keiva, those are 3 parts of the animal that go to the kohen, only of a behemah, not of a chaya. Chaylev are certain fats that belong to the kohen. You're not allowed to eat them, Isser karet, only behemah, not chaya. Tuma, okay, the tuma of the chaylev, this is a specific halach we're going to see in the Mishnah. The tuma of this fat in a chaya is tumat nevela. Kisui hadam, in kisui hadam, there's a mitzvah of kisui hadam that we're going to see. Okay, that mitzvah is only in a chaya and a bird, an oaf, not in a behemah. They only do kisui hadam actually when they slaughter chickens nowadays, or they slaughter venison or ayah, or whatever. I don't know if they do that much. But when they slaughter domesticated animals, cows and rams and stuff, they do not do kisui hadam. And finally, maaseh behemah is only behemah and not chaya. So I made a chart. Okay, kisui hadam. Okay, we learned of all these different halachot. Okay, the halach. So I made this chart, filled in, I copied from Wikipedia. And now our mission is going to ask us, wait, what about this koi? In which ways, for these halachot, is it like chaya, and in which ways is it like behemah? All right, that's the introduction. Hopefully, it'll make it a little easier for you to understand the coming Mishnayot. And if you have any comments or questions, as always, email me at this address. And I'll dedicate the learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman.